Hey, it's Ellen, and I'm driving. I'm not touching the camera. It's up on my thing, so if it falls, we'll just start over, or we won't. I'm having major, sensitivity today to the light, and that's just because so much is moving through in our environment. I'm not going to look at you very often, but because I'm looking at the highway here. But as I'm driving here down south for a little bit, I wanted to just share about, numerology. It is really, when I had my numbers done the first time, I just felt so at home. And I don't know if I'll always feel this way, but I still feel this way about numbers and the meaning of numbers and the vibration of numbers. And there's when I do sessions with people, I'll say, there's a surface kind of aspect to numerology, and that's the numbers mean what they mean. And we can say, okay, well, I'm going into a 4-month, and so this is a month to get my ducks in a row, to cross my T's and dot my I's, for example. And then there's the deeper, the deep ass essence of numerology, which is this, that the numbers are a portal. And I guess you could say they're a portal to another world, but that other world is you, the self, your true self, my true self. And literally, it's not like I am a one or I have one in my energy profile or whatever. The energy of the numbers invite us to embody them. We are the essence of each of what the numbers represent. But so, I guess in our conditioning is to operate as if numbers, but also just our life or who we are, operate as if it's an idea outside of ourselves. Literally, when I do numbers, when I have a session with someone, it is about that person experiencing, embodying to an extent to where they're meant to in that session, meant to from their soul, that level, the energy. And so it is about what I say, and it's not about what I say in a session. I mean, I'm speaking into that, into the energy, into them, and all what they're receiving is simply themselves through the energy of the numbers. So for instance, the energy of one, there's freaking how many workshops or business classes or whatever on confidence and these competency and being a leader and all that. And we are all that. We are already all that. And it is about being fully present in each moment in our life to meet ourself, to meet the self. The self is the number one. So it's about embodying the confidence that we are, the self that we are. Then with harmony, which is the two, harmony is not outside of ourselves. When we think of it as an idea, it's outside of ourselves. It's about bringing it in, and that's literally what the two is. It's receiving the self. Here's the one. The two is like the soil that receives the seed, holds it, nourishes it. But really it is about embodying and loving the self. Yes, we talk about that, but we are harmony, we are peace, we are balance, we are divine love. That is the two energy. We are it. And I could go on. I'm through each number through 9. I'm not going to today. You're like, well, Ellen, what? We could even, have this term embody the number energy as an idea outside of ourselves. Well, how do I do that? You can't screw this up. You're exactly where you're meant to be. I'm sharing this with you, and for me, it's about meeting my life, meeting Ellen, and it's not comfortable because sometimes Ellen is fucking grumpy, and but it's whatever's energy that's moving through, and so it's meeting myself in the moments. And that's not easy. It's not easy. So, yeah, embodying the self. Embodying the harmony that is the self. The expression that is the self. That's the 3, by the way. The security that is the self. That's the 4. The freedom that is the self. That's the 5. The responsibility, meaning claiming our lives, what's true for us in our hearts. That's the 6. Embodying it. When we just talk about it, especially with regard to the 6, it's like, oh, what I should do, or what my church says I should do, or what my whatever. And it's like, those are ideas. That it's like, okay, when we start to embody, live out the self, ourselves. This is why it's like the whole notion of selfishness, I don't even resonate with it anymore. Like, it's like, there's no such thing. We are here to fucking embody the self. That is what Jesus did. That is why he was so powerful. And that is why so many people were afraid of him, because he embodied his self, the self that he was, that he is. And that is what he wants us to do. People are afraid of that. And so it's not easy, because even if you don't know that consciously, your soul knows. And if you're listening to this video, you have some awareness of this, and let this video, in my words, this energy that is, be and do what it does, and peace.